Alright, so you've accumulated your data and now you want to put it into a chart to explain what you have found. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to search for the app that we're going to use. The app that we're going to use is called Easy Chart HD. So you're going to go to your search, type in Easy, and then pick the Easy Chart HD choice. It will open up the app and it says Add New Chart. That's where you're going to click and you're going to give it a name. It already defaults to a specific chart, but that's not the chart that you want. So first I'm going to give it the title. The title is going to be what I have already used as my question. So my question is, how much time do you play after school? So I'm going to write in my question as my title. Next, I'm going to go down to here and I'm going to change the values because the values need to reflect what I have asked of people. So my question when I did it was 15 minutes up to 50, under 15 minutes, 15 minutes to 30 minutes, 30 minutes to 45 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour, or more than an hour. So next I'm going to put in my values. Alright, so now I have my values in. Okay, I might have to change them based on my data. Maybe I asked these questions and I found out that asking the question of less than 15 minutes was absurd because there were 0 people. So I could always decide later to get rid of it. Now I add in the values. So I had less than, no one played less than 15 minutes. I had 5 people that played 15 to 30 minutes. I had 10 people who played 30 to 45. I had 2 people who played 45 to 60 minutes. And I had 3 people who played more than an hour. Okay, so I have in total 20 people that I interviewed. So now I'm going to go down, and right now I have a pie chart, and as you can see, I have way too much of a title because right now it's affecting my pie chart. But what I can do is I can go in, and first I have to decide if the pie chart is showing my information correctly. Does it represent how I want to show? Because now if you look at this, you can see that more than half of the people in our class play 30 to 45 minutes after school. Okay? Now if I were to change this to a bar graph, my information is going to look different. If I went to a line graph, it's going to look even more different. But I have to make sure that whatever way that I graph my information, that it makes sense. For example, this kind of graph, oh, it looks very nice, but I don't think that it best represents my information. This one doesn't explain what I'm trying to say. This one, a lot of words, but it's really hard to see. Okay? So I'm going to go through and I'm going to pick the bar graph for today. Okay? Obviously, I have to change my title a little bit, so I'm going to go back up and I'm going to just put my question to a more succinct way. How much time do you play? And as I explain my graph, then I will explain that it was after school. Okay? So now I have changed my title, and in order for the effects to take place, I have to go down and change that up. So now I have a graph with different colors. I have to decide if this represents my information how I want it to, or if I want to pick a different way to represent it. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to go through where this paintbrush is, and I'm going to find the way that I want to show my information. Obviously, this wouldn't work because you can't even see the information. So you have to make sure that whatever you pick makes sense. Okay? Just because it's pretty doesn't mean that it's going to help display your information correctly. So I'm just going to pick one for right now. Okay? And it's not that easy, because you know we want it to look good. So let's Keynote. Alright, so I like how Keynote looks. So my next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this arrow. This arrow helps me capture it. I have several different choices. I'm going to go down to More, and I'm going to save it to my photo album. Okay, so now if I'm all finished, I should be able to click on my home button, and I should be able to go to photos, and I should be able to find my graph, because this graph is what I'm going to be using in my next video.